The Franklin County boys team host perhaps the best team in the state, the Great Crossing Warhawks. That's up next here in the Nest on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. Hello, everyone. Welcome to what they call the Nest here at Franklin County High School. I'm Clint Goins. Joining me, Meredith Plant, a former Western Hills great and a college basketball player at Transylvania University back in the day. I won't mention when that was, but it was significantly closer to modern times from when I went to high school.
That's fair.
So let's just say that. We've got Great Crossing in here tonight, Meredith. And Franklin County with a new head coach, Anthony Bergeron. They're not doing bad. They've won 10 games, lost 5. Great Crossing, however, is 14-1. And I did not look up who that one lost to.
That is the question I was going to ask you. I'm going to have to Google that.
Yeah, it probably was a team from out of state. I have that feeling, and perhaps maybe some holiday tournament or something. I'm not really sure, but they are tough. The Warhawks, they've got a junior class that's just, well, stellar. They're letting scoring by Vince Dawson, 18 points a game. Malachi Marino, who is not quite 7 feet tall, but close.
Wow.
14.9 points a game. Junius Burrell, 12.4 points a game. Okay, they lost to Virginia's Bishop O'Connell, 77-74 in double overtime in the Beach Ball Classic in Myrtle Beach. Yep, I told you that's what it was. I suspected that's what it was.
Looks like they beat Lyon County, which has Travis Perry.
Lyon County is pretty tough. Yeah, they got the UK commit, and they're a good team too. But Great Crossing, I think, is the #1 team right now in the state by most people's estimation.
That's what I'm seeing online.
So the Flyers, they really have their work cut out for them. Now, you know, the Flyers, you know, they got some weapons too. They are led in scoring by Dury Trahan. He's putting in 20 points a game, and Caius White puts in 14, and Zachary Perry puts in 11. So they also have 3 players averaging double figures, just like Great Crossing does. But Franklin County, I don't think, has quite faced the opposition or the tests that Great Crossing has. And to be quite frank, they've got nobody that can match up with Malachi Moreno.
That 7-footer.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't think he's 7 feet, but I think I'd say he's 6'10".
You know, when you're a basketball player, you just add a few inches, right? That's how I did it. I was 6'2" in some programs. Only 6 feet.
All right, we're just about ready here for the starting lineups. We want to thank our sponsors tonight. Of course, our chief sponsors are David Tolles, Auto Pro, who's been a long-time sponsor, and then J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. We appreciate both of those places for helping us bring you these games. All right, the Great Crossing starting lineup is coming out right now. There's Malachi Moreno, 24. We saw Junius Burrell wearing number 5. I think Gage Richardson, number 11. I think I saw him out there as one of the starters. Didn't catch them all. They came by so quick while I was talking about something else. Gets me every time, you know.
That's all right. I'm on here on Google, and Moreno is averaging 13.8 rebounds per game and 4.7 blocks.
So that's a pretty significant double-double, and, you know, he's halfway to a triple-double as an average.
Field goal percentage, 63%.
Caius White is our first starter for the Flyers. Dury Trahan, his first year as a Flyer, he's a senior though. Transferred, he was a quarterback for the highly successful Franklin County football team. Tyler Broyles, 24. Roderick Redden, number 4. And I missed the last starter. Once again, looking down, circling numbers, and look up, and they've already run out. But hopefully you saw them if you were watching, who they were.
Moreno is the number 1 shot blocker in the state and number 2 in rebounds per game. He's a presence.
Yes, he is. And if nothing else, we're going to see a few great players tonight. Guys that will be D1 players in the future.
Oh, man. Number 1.
Right out of the gate, that's Vince Dawson with a 3.
And he's their leading scorer for the year.
Steele and Moreno
cleans up.
Puts it up and in. White with the basketball now. Warhawks man-to-man. Flyers throw it away.
Not the start that the Franklin County Flyers wanted.
As you look at Steve Page, the head coach of Great Crossing. I think he's been their head coach since the beginning. Like I said, I think Great Crossing is just 3 years old. This may be their 4th season. I can't remember, but I think it's just their 3rd. So, quick timeout called here by Franklin County, and we will step aside and come back with more basketball here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Auto Pro for all your automotive needs.
Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Tolles Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
Welcome back, folks, to the Cable 10 Game of the Week. By the way, this is not the only game of the week. This week, we've got 2 of them. On Friday night, we'll be at Western Hills when they host downtown rival Frankfort High School. Travel called on Burrell. Jeremy Godfrey, that's the other starter. These are the same 5 guys that started last year, if I remember correctly. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Another 3 by Burrell.
You cannot leave him open. That's already been proven.
Well, the thing is, I have a feeling about all of them are going to be that way. Off the mark, and somehow they got the shot off over Moreno.
Now, Clint, I know that our viewers are not here for fashion commentary, but I have to say it. These pink shoes and lime green shoes, they did not have cool shoes like that when I was playing, and I would have died for a pink pair of shoes.
Players are making a statement, aren't they?
Sure are.
Nice little fake and a nice stroke there by Franklin County. I think that was perhaps Redden. Number 10, Perry, I'm sorry. This is Broyles, and he hits a bucket. 2 threes back-to-back for Franklin County. Running them one-hander by Burrell.
Franklin County is going to have to find an answer for him because he's just getting whatever he wants by the basket.
Yeah. And
timeout before
we called a timeout before the steal. Boy, that was fortuitous. And that's a full timeout too, but that's another one.
I don't think their coach likes it too much. He's
like,
looking back like,
how did they call a
no.
timeout when we saw the ball? We'll step aside real quick here. Be back with more basketball here on the Game of the Week.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one that helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Good one.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it.
Welcome back, folks. After the timeout, Bree Trahan gets it over to Caius White. The cookout three-pointer, no good.
I can't say I'm too surprised that the Flyers are shooting three-pointer after three-pointer when you've got Moreno in the paint.
Yeah, boy, I'm surprised Moreno missed that one.
Yeah.
I mean, he was right there.
It was a bunny. You got to hit those.
Well, the thing is, he could probably just stand there and dunk it.
If I was that tall, I would just stand right by the rim and hold my hands up.
I think Trahan may have got away with a little bit of a push.
Yeah, the Flyers are going to have to shoot well tonight from the outside in order to combat Moreno's height.
Xavier Taylor into the game. I think I owe Xavier an apology. The last game, we had number 12 as Alden Weber, and we called him Alden Weber all game long. And he politely, very respectfully, let us know. So, duly noted. And they've changed it on KHSAA in the Franklin County roster to Xavier Taylor. So, oh my goodness, Moreno misses the easy one. Is that double dribble?
You know?
Wasn't it? Maybe not.
Sharp shooting.
Another three-pointer, this one by Vince Dawson.
that press.
Yep, trap and press, but they get a foul on Godfrey.
They're just way taller than Franklin County.
Yes, they are.
Franklin County's having a tough time passing out of those traps.
If there's a knock on Marino, however, it's that another basket by Taylor is that, you know, he doesn't have strong hands. They are knocking it out of his hands fairly easily.
As my coaches used to say, be strong with the ball, Meredith. So they need to tell Marino, be strong with the ball.
Trahan, nice shot. He had to put some arch on that one, but it does go in. Look good. Franklin County at least hanging around here in the early going. Oh. Just out of reach for Xavier Taylor. Foul before the shot. That's a smart play by Redden. If you're going to foul, make him get it before the shot.
Well, I was just about to comment, they really need to get the ball into Moreno, and they did. So it's like they read my mind.
Yeah, to me, that's almost like a no-brainer.
He's so tall.
Yeah, and they don't have anybody to match up with him, so throw it inside there.
I mean, he's got what, a 4-inch, 5-inch advantage over Franklin County's tallest player?
I would say,
yeah.
I would say at least, yes.
Yeah, if I was a coach, I'd say, get it inside of Moreno, because he's getting his own rebounds too, when he misses.
I don't think the Warhawks are quite playing up to the level they want to be playing at, and I'm sure that probably frustrates Coach Page a little bit.
Oh, he's out of bounds. Yeah.
Good call, Mr. Ref. Good call, Meredith Plant.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what? Hold on. You can't pass it to him out of bounds. And that's just, those are silly turnovers.
Yeah, fundamental things.
Yeah,
you got to establish yourself in bounds.
I might have pulled that back out myself if I was that guard.
Godfrey with it now. Richardson in the corner. And he'll take the three. And he'll hit the three. Doubling Franklin County's score, 20-10.
Can't pass around those hands.
No.
Oh. I almost thought that was going to be an alley-oop.
I did too.
I was getting ready to holler.
In fact, I wondered if it was supposed to be, but Godfrey just couldn't handle it, or the pass was slightly off the mark or something.
Ooh.
And there's a block by Godfrey up to Malachi, and they say
that's a close
there's
call.
a walk.
Maybe we'll see a replay.
That's LJ Holman, number 0, into the game. Didn't see him check in. Here's another look at that.
Yeah.
Catches it 1, 2, 3, 4. You gotta dribble at least once in there.
But isn't that allowed in the NBA? I mean, come on.
Yes, but there's a problem, Meredith.
Oh, what's
and
that?
that is we're not playing in the NBA.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I don't watch the NBA, because of their lack of rules.
Uh-oh, I feel like I've opened a can of worms here.
Oh, they've ruined basketball.
Oh, boy.
24-second shot clock, that's not long enough. That's long enough to walk down the floor and take one shot.
And they do walk.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to be on here hating on the NBA. You can, but I won't.
And sometimes, if you're a star, you can beat somebody to death. But if they breathe on you, it's a foul on them.
I have really opened up this can of worms.
You have.
I apologize to all the viewers.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. We'll get back now to high school basketball. Does that shot count? It does. 24-12 is your score at the end of one. You're watching high school basketball on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
If your property has trees, you know they add beauty and value, but they also have the potential to do serious damage. That's where the team of pros at Estate Tree Service come in. From trimming and shaping to complete removal, including stumps. The team at Estate Tree...
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
All right, let's take another look at that last second shot here. Jalen Warren pulls the trigger, leaves his hands with 0.5 seconds. Good call by the refs to allow that one.
If I'm Franklin County right now, I'm probably not too upset that the score's only 24-12 and this is the #1 team in the state. I think, they're playing right with them.
These two teams played about a month ago, I think, if memory serves me correctly. And I think it was about
I've got it right here.
40-point victory, was it not?
82-46, Great Crossing
I
won.
was close.
It was on December 6th, so a little over a month ago. But we'll see how the game plays out. But sometimes I see this, the teams, they hang around the third quarter.
Yeah.
That's when it takes off.
Well.
So we'll see.
Yeah. And
they just wear them down.
And the thing is, Great Crossing, as we've already seen, they're not a 5-person team. Good call, step on the line. They've got some depth in their lineup. So they can
put a fresh 5 in.
Yes.
That are almost just as talented as the starting 5.
Yes. They can have fresh legs, and Franklin County may not be able to say the same across the board. They've got some players on the bench that can play ball. Gavin Hurst started for the Flyers last year. He's not starting this year, but he is able to contribute. In fact, he checks in right now as we say that, coming in for David Chong, number 13.
I think Moreno's out right now getting a breather.
But I do believe Great Crossing's most used 10 players are a little stronger than Franklin County's most used 10 players. And they're calling Trahan with a charge.
Great Crossing is disrupting Franklin County's offense. They're being trapped. They're scrambling just to get out of the trap, and they're not able to get into an offensive flow. And credit to Great Crossing. I mean, they're just relentless.
Trahan with the basketball, takes it up, puts a lot of English on it, doesn't get it. Hurst with the rebound.
Nice
He
boards.
puts it up, can't buy a bucket, and it goes out of bounds.
I like the
off
hustle,
of Vince
though.
Dawson.
Great hustle, because quite frankly, they're not as tall as Great Crossing.
Right.
And they got 2 or 3 offensive rebounds. That's hustle.
And this is the foul on Vince Dawson. Perhaps a frustration foul. Reno back into the game. Godfrey with the block.
I feel like the deja vu. Didn't we just see that?
It did look a little familiar. Brunell's shot no good. Marino
cleans it up.
he'll go to the line shooting 2 as he was obviously pushed from behind. That's 2 fouls on Dury Trahan. And looks like Trahan's going to be sitting down here for a little bit. You don't want your starters to pick up their 3rd before halftime. He may sit the rest of this quarter. Moreno gets 1 of 2.
There comes that trap. Looks like Great Crossing waits for the first pass, and then they go after it with the trap. Franklin County is just struggling to get into an offense.
And
we've
got a foul called, pushing off foul.
I found myself waiting for the shot clock.
It's either White or it's number 12, I think. Xavier Taylor.
Battling for position.
Nice dish to Godfrey. Another ball that could have been an alley-oop, perhaps. Timing wasn't quite there. Three-pointer. Tyler Broyles.
Good hands, Franklin County.
Broyles again. 5 straight points for Tyler. Cuts it back to a 10-point game. Marino trying to post up, double teamed. Misses the close one. Marino, another rebound. I don't know. I'd say he's probably got 8 already in this game. Godfrey double teamed. To Marino, 3-point is put up, no good. And they go to head to Broyles. He'll back it out, gets it to to Hurst. Hurst unable to finish. There's our first dunk of the night. Redden with 2 points there for the Flyers.
Oh, that was close to a walk.
It's Jalen Warren. I think he's he's one of 2 seniors. Godfrey is another senior.
Oh, you just missed, Clint. You were looking down. Godfrey had an amazing block on a 3-point attempt by Franklin County. He's got some, what do they say, hops?
He does.
Got some hops.
He's not as tall as Moreno, of course, but I think he may be slightly more athletic.
Moreno almost altered that shot right there. Good D.
Caius White steals it and lays it up and in.
I don't think the great crossing coach would be too happy about that. And they only have a 10-point lead, so again, Franklin County is hanging in there considering they lost by 40-something in December, so I got to block out.
Rito picks up the trash. This is White. 3-point shot, no good. Another 3-point attempt. Taylor fought for it, but couldn't get his hands on it. Godfrey for 3. Not sure that's his game.
I'm just feeling that we're going to get an alley-oop out of him by the end of this.
Coach Bergeron there yelling 5-5. Perhaps we'll be able to figure out what that means.
Oh,
what a save.
Oh,
There's
man.
our second dunk of the night.
I think I said 5 times in a row.
Broyles from way downtown. Perry wants the jump ball, but I don't think he's going to get it.
I think Great Crossing got some momentum after that last jam by Godfrey.
Gage Richardson, another one of those juniors. This is his first free throw.
Better shoot.
One second.
He got a good look.
Nope, not able to do it. 39-23, your halftime score. We'll have the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show. There may be a dance team performance coming up next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art-carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street in Frankfort.
Now it's time for the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show, and the first thing I should say, trying to talk, eating popcorn at the same time, Meredith.
I'm not helping you out.
It's really difficult.
I'm checking stats on my phone.
The Franklin County dance team. Then we'll show you some halftime highlights when they finish. Let's sit back and watch them perform. Good job, ladies. It's the Franklin County High School dance team. Now let's take a look at some first half highlights. There's the player introductions. Some cheerleaders tonight. Great Crossing didn't bring theirs, I don't think. I wonder why. They're not that far away. You know, 20-minute drive down the road. A lot of Great Crossing starting off, but then Franklin County able to get some three-pointers. That was Perry, and then that was Broyles. Great Crossing able to hit the three also, however. Taylor with the lay-in. Trahan puts it up and in. Richardson with the three for Great Crossing. Trahan again. Here's the shot at the end of the first quarter, right at the buzzer. Trahan, nice spin move. Puts it up off the glass. Then Great Crossing gets the steal and an easy layup. Broyles again for three. The first dunk from Malachi Marino. Nice save here. Ahead to Godfrey for our second dunk. And that, folks, is your Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show. We will lay out here for about 5 minutes and have more basketball here in just a few on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bob Allen. Bob Allen is Frankfort's deal maker. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as pre-owned. Click and save at BobAllenFrankfort.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfurt's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on Around 10.
All right, folks. Clint Goins, Meredith Plant here with you at Franklin County High School in the gym they call The Nest.
I asked Clint to give me his top recommendations for popcorn, and
I was pleased with Franklin County's effort.
Yes. Stay tuned for Friday night. We'll give you a full recap.
Yes. I have a hard time remembering who's got, I just know that when I go there, if I get something like, yeah, that's not too bad, or, oh, this was really good, or I will eat it, but I'm not a big fan. Oh, nice three-pointer right out of the gate there by Vince Dawson. I'm not a big microwave popcorn guy.
I feel like Jay Billis at Rupp Arena is just raving about the ice cream.
It is good.
You're raving about the popcorn, so.
In fact, you don't know this, Meredith, but I am known as the ice cream man.
What?
Because for about 20 years, I ran camera 2 for a lot of UK home basketball games.
Okay.
I have shot video of John Calipari and Tubby Smith more times than I can remember. Well, one year it dawned on me that I had not taken my son to a UK basketball game, and like, oh gosh, what kind of father am I? So we went one year. I begged off the game, and we went, and we sat there, and I made the mistake of telling my fellow camera operators where I was sitting.
Oh.
So they put us on the air during halftime.
Ooh, what a jam.
My son had he was going through his emo phase. So he had like an emo haircut sort of thing.
All right, I can envision it.
And we're watching, you can't see it, but we're watching the UK dance team perform. And I had just got back with ice cream. So I'm holding ice cream in my hand, and we're watching the UK dance team, and they put us on TV, and then my phone starts blowing up.
You're famous. You're on TV.
And then KSR.
Oh, yeah. Kentucky Sports Radio.
On their website, guess what picture was on the front of their website
You're
page?
a meme. You're viral.
Yes, and they called me the ice cream man and emo boy.
I'm sorry, but that's
at the game.
That's a great story.
Yes,
but that's pretty funny.
Like, great, and we're watching the girls dance team perform, and my son has got this teenage boy look on his face, and you know what I mean, and I've got this middle-aged man look on my face. And so.
You know what I'm going to look up tonight? I'm going to go to KSR's website and try and find that.
Look for it, yeah.
And this discussion all started because of popcorn. So
that's right.
We are watching the game.
We are. We're not talking about it a lot. Oh, that got away with a push. That's got to be a foul on Marino. And while we were talking, it is now spread out to a 26-point lead.
Can I say I told you so? Because I feel like earlier I said the third quarter they might break it open.
Yep. And my guess is Coach Page cutting it on a little bit and said, hey, guys, we got to take this game a little more seriously.
Mm-hmm.
We may see this team again in the district tournament, and that's all we need would be to be fooling around and get knocked off in the first round of the district and not even get to go to the region.
Yeah, if you're Great Crossing, this for when you're the number one team, this game for you is a take care of business game.
Right.
Get in, get out, get the win.
Yeah.
Move on.
You can't afford to lose focus.
No.
You've got to be disciplined enough to respect every team to a certain level. And
don't play to their level. Play your game.
Play your game.
Oh, my. That's a walk.
Yep. Good
Oh, we both
call.
said that at the same time. Oh, he's like, what? Oh,
You
sorry.
cannot catch the ball.
Number 11.
And then take a hop. I'm sorry.
We saw it number 11. That's all right.
In the NBA, you have gotten away with that.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's all your fault, Mary.
I know. I brought it up. I did. I brought it up.
We got a Caven Russell sighting. He's number 2 on the floor for the Flyers. Andre Chenault is number 11. He's on the floor. Trahan will stop and pop. No good. Marino, who's, I'm sure, in double digits for the rebound right now.
No doubt.
This time, Richardson did not walk. He gets 2 points. Oh, nice little move, Mr. Russell.
Oh, that's going to be on the highlight reel.
See, that's the thing is like, let's say Great Crossing is the number 1 team in the state, and they go on and they win the state tournament. 20 years from now, Caven Russell can tell his kids, hey, you know, this team here, they were the state champs. Look what I did when we played them. Look at this move right here. Yeah.
And that's when others of us would say, oh, man, you gotta move on from the glory days. I'm telling you, Franklin County's not going away. They're not giving up.
Well, you know, there are still a lot of things you can learn in a loss. You know,
such as
you have to take your lumps sometimes. Well, you can learn how to play against certain teams with certain skills. You can learn the weaknesses. Everybody has a weakness.
True.
You know, I mean, everybody does. No player is absolutely perfect. Some are very close to it, but none are perfect. And Great Crossing, are you going to ever beat them this year? Probably not. But the thing is, you don't need to beat Great Crossing. To get to the region, you just got to finish in the top 2 of district play. So if you get the right draw in the district tournament, you could get to the final game of the district tournament.
And know you're going to the region.
And get beat by Great Crossing probably. But still, get into the region and then do some damage in the region. You know.
Here's the move. Oh. Yeah. That was sweet.
I'm just gonna, you know, they don't really let me vote, but I'm going to say that I would, if I were deciding, I would that would be my play of the game.
Yeah.
So you know we're going to have the Esprit Credit Union play of the game at the end of this.
So hint, hint.
Game. So yeah, hint, hint, Mr. Producer. I like that one. I like that one a lot. So.
Well, you know, going back to what you were talking about, you can learn things through a loss. I got to say, in the moment.
Oh, yeah, in the moment.
I'm not all about the learning opportunities. Like, I want to win.
And especially as, you know, as.
But that's when you go back and you watch the tape.
As a, you know, immature high school student, and we were all there. You know, we were all immature high school students at one point or another. But if you can, you know, develop some of those things and then take them forward into maybe the next year and say, hey, remember last year when we played Great Crossing? Yeah, man, they beat us by 30. Yeah, but remember how in the second half we were able to do this, that, and the other? Mm-hmm. You know, and we didn't give up, and you know we need to do that again. We got to keep that mindset again. You know,
I definitely think, just reflecting back on my days, you know, like I was kind of halfway kidding, but in the moment it is hard to see what you can learn. But when you go back and watch the tape and you know, pick out those parts where you know you've done well and you've made a good stop. on defense, for example. Yeah, you learn from that.
Yeah, and some, the good things that you do, eventually most of the bad things fade from your memory, but the good things you remember for a long time. I remember I played football in high school, and I remember an awesome tackle I made against Woodford County on the opening kickoff. I came down, and luckily somehow nobody blocked me, and I just flat out drilled the guy with the ball. He never saw me coming. And they announced my name over the loudspeaker, tackle by gosh,
You were the man.
I was like, oh, that was awesome. I remember that. I know there was a lot of other times in football where I was like, the stupid idiot.
Not the man.
Not the man.
Well, see, maybe this is the difference between men and women, because I do remember in college, we were playing at Asbury, Transylvania versus Asbury. At Asbury, I fouled their center 2 seconds left in the game, and she hit both of her free throws, and they won the game. So I do remember crying in the locker room, and yeah. So, I said, maybe the difference between men and women. You were the man. I was not the woman.
Well, I remember some mistakes I made also, and that have bothered me for a long time in other sports, particularly. I did something that cost my team a softball game one time that was, oh gosh, it was heartbreaking.
But it's also how you, nice hands, Moreno. He lost it.
Yeah, but it was nice hands for a while.
Yeah, until he
that's the one thing
fumbled.
we've learned about him that's going to appear in the scouting reports across the state is that Marino's got soft hands. And if I were Coach Page, I'd say we need to work on that,
Even though he's tall, get those guards around him, just swat.
Yeah,
Disrupt his game.
Knock it out of his hands.
But kind of going back to what you were saying, I was teasing about the Asbury game when I helped them win by a last-minute foul. But, it's important as coaches and, mentors of young people in the game to help them move on from those moments and help them remember the great things that they've done. Because, you can eat yourself alive thinking about all the mistakes you've made.
Yeah, everybody makes mistakes.
Everyone makes mistakes, but part of good coaching is encouragement. I'm definitely, I want to see coaches cheering them on, clapping. I want the happiness. You got to get after people a little bit, but but lift their spirits up, when they're got their head down. Tell them you are the man. You got this, or woman.
You can do it. And everybody makes mistakes, and whatever mistake you make, it's not your first mistake, and it likely won't be your last either. So, and after all, nice pass. Trahan missed the shot.
The bunny. So
and the third quarter comes to an end, and Great Crossing has a 30-point lead. We'll be back with the final stanza and pontificate some more here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bob Allen. Bob Allen is Frankfort's dealmaker. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as pre-owned. Click and save at boballenfrankfort.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Welcome back, folks. Clint Goins and Meredith Plant right here, where we're going to look at some Great Crossing three-pointers. We're here watching a high school basketball game with the possibly the best team in the state, the Great Crossing Warhawks. We are also happen to be solving all the world's problems and, just discussing whatever comes to our mind. trying to keep our mind out of the game, but we're losing a little focus since it's the second blowout of the night. We're not there quite yet, but we are very close to a running clock situation. Great Crossing has some of their subs into the game. That's number 10, Jamari Mason, also a junior.
Him yet.
No.
Sloppy pass.
Ball's knocked away. They were looking for Godfrey, I think, there. Three-pointer attempt, no good. Godfrey to Dawson. Dawson ahead.
That's a gimme. Got to hit those.
That's Christian Martin, number 13. Hurst puts it up. He's too strong. Godfrey with the rebound.
Godfrey might be getting close to Moreno on number of rebounds in this game. Late whistle.
Yeah, but he did get fouled. Hurst just pushed him in the back.
Do we do players of the game, or?
We do not do players of the game.
Okay.
Godfrey missed them both, but they do get the rebound. And
well, even though we don't do players of the game, I will tell you I've been impressed by Godfrey for Great Crossing.
Yeah, me too. That, folks, number 34. That's Brady Oram. He is an 8th grader. And I'm going to say he's what? 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", maybe?
Tall for an 8th grader.
In 8th grade, yes.
Because if he's 6'2" now, 6 feet, 6'2", and boys keep growing.
He's still got a couple years of growth in him.
He's not done.
Godfrey fouled. David Chong with the bucket earlier for Franklin County.
I was 6 feet in 8th grade, but for girls, we don't grow after that.
Eighth grade,
that was done. I was done. And like I told you earlier, I love being tall. I've been tall my whole life. In preschool, I had the tall desk because my legs wouldn't fit under the regular desk.
Wow.
Yes, I still remember. But I loved it. And I always wanted, if you could have what you want, I wanted to be 6'2" for basketball, but not in real life. Just for basketball. So only on the court. It's a girl thing, I guess. I don't know.
Wear really thick-soled shoes.
Yeah, right. Well, I told you they listed me as 6'2" in some basketball programs, so.
They always embellish.
Yeah.
Godfrey. I'm not sure he has hit a free throw this game.
Yeah.
Maybe he has, but nice move there. That's by Christian Martin. Another one of those juniors. This team is loaded with juniors. 3 points. I think that was Broyles. So Great Crossing, they keep coming close to that 35-point threshold, but they just can't get over the hump.
Franklin County is getting ready to sub 5 in.
And they're,
I told you he was going to get an alley-oop.
Yeah.
That was close.
That pass was a little off the mark.
Yeah, let's see that again.
It's a little bit behind him.
But what if he had made that shot?
Oh, my goodness.
We would have been yelling.
jump ball when that happens, and the arrow goes to Great Crossing, and somehow Franklin County forgot about Jamari Mason.
Caught sleeping.
Another three-pointer, that's an air ball.
Moreno's back in.
And Coach Richardson and so is Coach Page, rather, as Richardson checks back into the game as well. I think he wants to put some of the starters back in. Let's put this thing, let's get it over the hump, okay? We're
Close.
2 points away from a running clock. Let's get it done. Reno is fouled. That was a little ticky-tack to me. I don't know.
We have a tough angle. I don't know if we can see it.
We do. We used to put cameras below the baskets, but here at Franklin County, there was an issue with the cheerleaders. So we just stopped trying to fight that fight and said, okay, we'll just.
It's all right. We
there
are allowed to make.
There just wasn't enough room for everybody.
But as commentators, we're allowed to just speculate. So
that's right.
We can say from our angle.
Yeah, didn't look like much.
It was
of
a ticky-tack foul. Yeah.
Moreno hit one of them, but.
Oh, you can't bring that in there. He's going to get that every time.
Oh, a nice little scoop shot over Moreno.
Franklin County got sleeping there. Got to get back on D. So that scoop shot, it may not be my play of the game, but maybe number 2 play of the game. That was really nice. That's a hard move.
And there is the 36-point lead, and we should have a running clock the rest of the way out. It will be a similar finish as it was a month ago when these two teams played.
But I do want to point out, for folks who might just be tuning in to see what the score is, Franklin County kept it competitive the first half, I thought.
Yeah, they weren't bad. And I think eventually, now that they have the running clock, the starters come out of the game, and although the clock is not running for some reason.
There
it is. Okay, there we go. Travani Cooper, number 4, checks in for Great Crossing. Yeah, I think they just kind of ran out of steam. They just don't have quite as many horses, and they're disadvantaged in the height area. And
well, this number 13, he is scrappy.
That's David Chong. Oh, maybe I got away with a little carry there, but still impressive.
And 1. I mean, he was double teamed and he held onto the ball. It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, when I say, nice. When I say Franklin County was competitive the first half, I mean, I never felt like the game was in jeopardy of, being lost by Great Crossing. I mean, they came out pretty dominant, but here's my take. When you're against the number 1 team and you're only down, 10, 12 at halftime, that's not bad. That is not bad. But that's what good teams do. They keep the pressure up, as Great Crossing did the entire game.
Three-pointer by Mason. Orem with the rebound.
And this is probably a Captain Obvious comment, but if Franklin County could have hit a few more threes, early in the game, that gives you momentum. But it didn't happen, so. Oh, my.
Well, almost went down for him.
It sure did.
Under a minute, folks, don't go away. We're going to have the Esprit Credit Union play of the game coming up after the game, and Great Crossing missed the bunny. And
now, if he'd have made
then
that.
Franklin County missed the bunny.
We're just playing it out now. Getting a little sloppy.
Yeah.
Just,
I'm sure neither coach is necessarily pleased with how things are going.
But like I said earlier, Great Crossing, they're taking care of business. So, got the win. Oh.
And
I guess they let that go.
Yep, that's it. Ball game is over. 86-48, your final score. About the same final score as it was a month ago. Great Crossing with the victory. They haven't lost to a team in this state all year long. We'll come back with the Esprit Credit Union play of the game and some final highlights to wrap this thing up here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Esprit Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for the high school of your choice simply by opening a spirited account featuring your school colors and mascot on your debit card. Show your support. Flyers, Panthers, or Wolverines. Who will raise the most? Go to Esprit.org today. Choose wisely. Western Hills, Franklin County, Frankfort High. Let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by the NCUA.
All right, welcome back, folks. Clint Goins, Meredith Plant here with you at Franklin County High School. It's now time for the Esprit Credit Union play of the game, and this is it. Great Crossing behind the back tap. The race ahead. Get to Godfrey. He slams it home, and there you have it, folks. The Esprit Credit Union play of the game. You can see right there the final, 86-48. It was about what we expected, wouldn't you say, Meredith?
Yeah, like I said, I'm glad Franklin County hung in there for a half, but Great Crossing just proved why they're the #1 team. They put the game away.
Yes, so it'll be interesting to see where they go from here and to see what Franklin County can do from here. Is, clearly the best team in the district is Great Crossing, just like I think clearly on the girls' side, the best team in the district is Franklin County. But sometimes just as interesting is which one's the second best team. That may be the hard thing to figure out.
To be determined.
The second best team also gets to go to the region. So, with that, we'll wrap this up for Meredith Plant and all of the Cable 10 crew. I'm Clint Goins saying thanks for watching. Please join us on Friday as we go to Western Hills as they host Frankfort High. Good night, everybody.